welcome to this week's plan with me. I'm sure you guys notice it looks a little bit different. I'm going to start filming my plan with me's on my desk from now on. It's a little bit easier for me. I had been filming them in my light box originally, but I have to sit on the floor to do that, and I normally sit there for about an hour while I'm filming these, so I figure it's kind of time for a change with that. So you guys will have to look at my portrait and my pins, and I cleaned the desk up a little bit, so there's that. Hopefully this angle is okay. I know it's not the best, but I actually kind of like it being tilted this way versus directly above the planner. It's a little bit easier for me to see as well what I'm doing, so I can make sure that everybody can actually see what I'm doing. So this was last week's spread. I used Gabby from Ink and Papery set, as well as a set from Craft and Quill. If you want to see this video, I will link it below. So this week I'm going to be doing the 14th through the 20th. So as I said in last week's video, this page came like this, and this page was perforated as well on this side. So what I did is I went through and I took scissors and just cut little slits into these. I don't really want to pull it out too far, but you can see I did that just so that I could get this to stay in. And I trimmed this just a little bit, but someone had commented on last week's video and said that I could take washi tape and just kind of washi tape the side of this page. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because these go straight through the boxes, and I know that I can put a sticker on top of the washi. So I'm going to do that in just a second. I want to show everybody what I'm going to be using this week. I will be using this set from Littlemisspaperie, and I will link her below. I believe this was the peppermint set. I'm not sure if that's what it was called, but you guys can see it is candy canes and just peppermint. You're so minty. How cute are these? And I bought a couple of her sets on Black Friday, and I absolutely love her stickers. So I will link her below as well. And I do still plan on doing my Black Friday haul on YouTube, but I'm waiting on a couple of more packages. So this was part of my Black Friday haul. Obviously, I won't be able to include that once I film the video. But there are a few other things that'll be in that video that I'm not going to show right now. And then I went ahead and I pulled out just a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm not 100% yet as to which colors I want to mix with this kit. It doesn't come with ombre boxes or very many headers or anything, but I pulled out a couple of things from the shop that I think will match it pretty well, so I think it'll be all right. A few of the things I'll be using today will be in the Black Friday haul once I do it, so they'll be missing a few things probably once I get to that. But I didn't want to go ahead and film it when I knew that there's things that aren't going to be there. So before I get started, I wanted to tell everyone on YouTube, because I know there's some people that watch me here that don't follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be doing, I need to find something to cover part of this with. There we go. I'm going to be doing a countdown to Christmas deal, and what it is there will be a new day or a new deal every day up until Christmas. And there's just going to be a bunch of different stuff. There's going to be free shipping days. There's going to be $2 mini kit days, $2 ombre box days. So basically, you will have to check on Instagram each day, and I will have the deal posted. It'll be live for 24 hours, so if I don't post it until like 9 or 10 a.m., it'll be good until 9 or 10 a.m. the next morning. So I will be showing these on Instagram as well as doing a Periscope every day. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I am NicoleAlexiaDesigns, or if you want to follow on Periscope, I'm also NicoleAlexiaDesigns on Periscope. So I just thought this would be something really fun. Christmas is my absolute favorite, so I wanted to do something. And it kind of reminded me of almost an advent calendar where you kind of do a countdown. So those will be starting on Monday the 14th, and I'm hoping to have this video up by then. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this washi and I'm going to try to fix this page. So I was going to do this before I started filming, but I figured that I would wait just in case anybody else had this issue and was wondering how to deal with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I will show you guys how it looks once it's fixed. Okay guys, so I took some of this washi, and I believe this is from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut a strip and put it all the way down the side, and then I kind of folded it over on this other side, and it's not really pretty or anything. It's kind of all bubbly, but I think it'll be all right because I plan on putting stickers down over it. So, I mean, it worked out okay though. I don't like that Erin Condren had all these issues with the pages, but at least it's not a super difficult fix. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. So I have this set from Littlemisspaperie, and then I believe what I'm going to do is I have the ombre boxes from my Mint Aztec kit, as well as the ombre boxes from the Kate collection. And then I also went ahead and I pulled out the third sheet from both the Mint Aztec and the Kate collection because I want to use these blues as well as these reds and maybe some of the pinks. And then the boxes at the bottom. So I think it all goes together pretty well. Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So the first thing that I generally do is I go up top and I go ahead and I lay my headers down up at the very top of the page. Just like that. And then I go in and I take one of my ombre boxes, and I think for this kit I was gonna pull some of those reds, but I think for just the top row I'm gonna do the pinks and the blues. So I'm gonna take one of these and I just line it up with the header and then just push it down like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that all the way across my top row, and then I will show you guys what that looks like when I'm finished. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like once I get my top boxes laid down. It is a little bit bumpy over here with the washi tape, but it's okay. So the next thing that I normally go in and do is I take my Little Things header as well as all of these little things down here, and I go down to the bottom and I lay those down for the week. So I'm going to be using these off of this sheet, but I'm also going to be pulling in some of these reds from the Kate collection. So generally what I do is I look at my sugar paper pad and I see what it is that needs to be done for each day. There's certain things that I lay down every day. I always do an asterisk as well as a heart. But then my card payment is on the 18th. I have a bill due, I believe, on the 15th. So I pretty much just have this filled out for what needs to be done. And then I go in with this and just fill the bottom out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will show you guys when I'm finished. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like once I get all of my little things down. I'm not too sure about the lighting when I'm doing this on my desk. I'm hoping it's okay, but it's kind of hard for me to tell. While I'm filming, right now it looks okay, but once I get it on the computer, hopefully it's all right. I keep trying to like lift this up to show everybody what I'm doing, but I feel like that messes with the lighting, so I'm going to try to stop that. Okay guys, so the next thing that I want to go in and do is, let me see, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and washi the bottom down here. And I'm going to use this one just because it matches the side, and I also thought it went pretty with the kit. So I am going to, let's see, this washi from Hobby Lobby is my favorite because it's so much easier to be able to cut it and then lay it down instead of having to lay the sticky part down first. There we go. It's also really convenient to do this on my desk because I have everything I need right here. When I'm trying to do it down in my light box, I'm sitting on the floor, so I'm not near anything. So if I forget to grab something, I have to stop what I'm doing and run over to the desk and try to find it. So hopefully this will work out okay like this and I can continue filming this way. Oh. There we go. Okay, so now my washi is down. The next thing that I want to do is I am going to take, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and take my full boxes from Littlemisspaperie, and I will link her below, and I'm going to go ahead and put those up top. This week's going to be really busy with the countdown to Christmas sales going on, so I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these to do as well as these today headers up here. And let me see. Her sheets come with some half boxes, so I think what I'm going to do is lay down my full boxes towards the top along with these headers, and I'm going to try to give myself some room in between down here, and I may have to try to cover this up a little bit, these top green sections, but I'm gonna need more room than I normally do down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay these down and see how it looks. So I will show you guys that as soon as I'm done. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like once I have my headers as well as my full boxes laid down, and I'm loving this set. It is so adorable. So the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to take my weekend banner right here, and I'm going to lay that down right across the top. This is a little bit different than the weekend banners that I normally use, so I guess I'm just going to have to mess with it and see how I like it. This is really adorable though. If you guys can see, it has a little peppermint cupcake. Okay, so I'm going to keep that up top because I should have thought about the way that I was going to lay that before I went ahead and did this. I'm so used to my weekend banners covering from here to here that it's not something I normally think about. So okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and do my sidebar. And I have to be really careful when I flip this because of the way that the page is kind of falling out. Every time I move it, it wants to fall back out. There we go. Okay. And I'm trying not to zoom in too much because of the way that the tripod is. I'm afraid if I zoom once, it's going to knock it like sideways, and then I won't be able to get it back the way that it's supposed to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here is I have this one ombre box from this sheet as well as one left over on my Aztec. So the first thing that the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this last sticker and I'm going to put it right up here. So that's crooked. And the problem with these stickers is I don't think they're matte removable, so I'm trying to not pull them up too much. I'm pretty sure these are just matte. Oh. Okay, still a little bit crooked, but it's gonna have to be okay because I don't think I can pull it up again. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these to buy stickers. And lay it just right underneath that full box. And then I'm going to take this ombre box and put it right underneath. There we go. And then I had bought some little sidebar stickers from Stick With Me shop, and these are actually from one of my Black Friday hauls. So I got a spending tracker, and then I also got a habit tracker. So I believe that this is just kind of intended, like I can write whatever I want in here and then circle when it was done. So for this week, I don't really know if I need one of these. I guess I could use it for the sale, but I think I need to plan out kind of when I'm going to use this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the spending ones for sure. So this one actually matches pretty well. And I am just going to put this right under. There we go. Okay, and then the next thing that I want to do is, let me think. I think I might just leave this blank for right now because I'm not 100% sure. I've got so much going on this week that I think I'm going to wait to fill out the rest of this for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and start working on my center over here, getting rid of this white space. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take this sheet right here, and this has some various size washi as well as some half boxes on it. So I'm going to use this, as well as these have some quarter boxes and some ombre checklist. And then I'm also going to use this sheet from NicoleAlexiaDesigns. I used this in last week's spread, but this has some various size washi on it that I'm going to use as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through here and cover up this white space. And I will show you guys what that looks like when I'm finished. Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like once I go in with my washi and I cover up all of the white space. I did go ahead and lay down a couple of shadow boxes, half boxes, because there was some white space that I didn't want to do washi with. So I laid down a half box here and a quarter box here, as well as right here. This is actually a quarter box as well. And I also put down these two, that is so crooked, these two ombre mini, oh boy, that's better. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to go in and do the rest of my half boxes. I only have these two right here, so I think that might be enough though. I really like how she's done these, that this as well as this is actually kind of like opaque towards the center, so you can still write on it without having to put down a half box. So I'm going to go in and let's see. I believe I will put this one over here. And this one can go, oh, that one's already got, yeah, let me do that over here. There we go. So I was actually surprised there wasn't that much washi on here, but this is what I have left even after doing everything. So I'm really loving this kit. So let's see, I believe the next thing that I need to do is I need to finish up my sidebar, but I'm still not 100% on what else I need to put over there for this week. I have so much that needs to be done. I'm probably going to be using my Kiki K this week as well, to try to keep track of everything for the shop. And if anybody's interested, comment below and I can show you guys how I decorate in my Kiki K. It's nothing like this, but it's really simplistic, and more so for the Etsy store. This is more of a general overview, what I do in the Erin Condren, whereas in my Kiki K, I do just a list essentially, but there are stickers and things that I do still use. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I need to take these Bill Do stickers and I need to put one on Tuesday. As well as Friday. Okay. Oh, and that's so crooked. You guys, I feel like I say this every single week, but I cannot lay a sticker down straight to save my life. I'm also kind of looking at this at an angle though. If I wasn't filming, I would be looking at this completely different. So the next thing that I want to go in and do is finish my sidebar. So let's see. I think I'm just going to take some of this washi and just go under this. And then I think I'm going to use just a checklist over here, and everything over here is really blue, so I think I'm going to use a red one. Sorry, I don't think anybody was able to see what I just did. I took that washi strip and I put it right here, and I'm going to take this checklist and just put it right underneath. Just like that. So that is pretty much it for this part. I guess the next thing that I need to do is start putting in my little reminder stickers. Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead and do the ombre boxes that I use on my bottom row. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some of these reds, and I'm also going to use these blues and pinks. This is the Kate collection, and this is the Mint Aztec collection. So I'm going to just put those straight across the bottom here, and I will show you guys what that looks like when I'm finished. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like once I get my ombre boxes down on the bottom. And so this is the base of my spread. the next thing that I want to do is I go in and I look at my sugar paper pad as to what needs to get done this week, and I go in and I put down all of my cute little stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. A lot of these are, this is really adorable. She's got the little bow on these. This one has a little cupcake. So a lot of these I'm not going to be putting things on just because I'm going to write in them. If I do put something down, it might be an icon. So the first thing that I want to do is use some of these that came with her set. So let's see here. I want to go grocery shopping on Tuesday. I do have a little grocery cart icon down here though. So I may save this. And actually, when I plan to make KKK, this is what I use a lot of, are these little icons. So I may end up saving some of these. I'm going to actually go and do this sheet. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to take these cute little things, like the cookies and the cupcakes, and I'm going to put those up top. Okay, so how adorable. I just now saw these, and I hope my camera can pick these up. These little balloons with a little heart in them are super cute. So I'm going to have to save that for somebody's birthday. Not sure whose birthday is coming up next. So I'm going to use this date night sticker. On Wednesday, Joey and I are going to the Grove Park Inn, which is here in Asheville, North Carolina, and they have the National Gingerbread Competition gingerbread houses here. And you can go in and you can see them. They're really cool to look at. So we're going to be doing that on Wednesday, as well as going to a few local places to check out some lights. Christmas lights are my absolute favorite. We were in Tennessee this past week to see the Christmas lights, but there's a few local places that we're wanting to go to. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cute little planner and I'm going to put it over here to mark that I need to film my plan with me next Sunday. So the next thing that I want to use is this cute little Happy Mail sticker. I hope everybody can see that. And I'm going to put that just on Friday because Friday is the day that I generally take most of the orders out. So I ship on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Monday is generally the weekend's orders. Wednesday is just catching up Monday and Tuesday. And then Friday is Wednesday and Thursday. But anything that didn't get made out by Wednesday, I generally take Friday. So Friday is generally my big shipping day. So I'm going to put that down there just to signify that day. And then I think the next thing that I'm going to do, I want to use this really adorable little computer. And I feel like my lighting is not picking these up very well. How cute is this little computer? So I think that what I'm going to do is put it down on Saturday because Saturday is my new release day. So I need to make sure that all my listings get done, which obviously I do on the computer. So put that down to signify that. So I think I'm finished with this sheet for right now. I'm going to save it. Actually, I'm going to do some of this over on my bottom of my sidebar because there's this blue line is driving me insane. There we go. That makes me feel better. I think I'm also going to take this candy cane and put it somewhere because it's super cute. There we go. So I believe I'm done with this sheet. I really like this daily chore sticker, but I did a really deep cleaning on today, Sunday of this week. So the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to look at my sugar paper pad again. This whole week is going to be the countdown to Christmas week. So I'm probably just going to be keeping track of that up top. Other than that, I am going to be doing a lot of printing and cutting. The shop is going to not be ready to ship for a few of these days. Some of the bigger sales are going to be happening on Christmas Eve as well as Christmas Day. And I don't think there's any possible way with doing the sales for a whole, I believe it's 10 days, that I will be able to have enough stock by then to continue being ready to ship once I do that huge sale. So I'm going to be doing a lot of printing, a lot of cutting, just trying to get ready for what I can get ready for. Okay, so the next thing I want to do on Wednesday for date night is I'm going to take this little fork and knife for dinner. And then I'm also going to use this snowflake just because it's, you know, Christmas lights and everything. So I'm going to put that over here so I can write in where all we're going. And then the next thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this E for Etsy, obviously, and put it on Saturday because that is when the new releases are going up. So I can write all of that in. I also want to, let's see, I think I'm going to take this grocery cart, and I know that I have a grocery cart down here, but this is just so adorable, so I have to put it up here. There we go. And maybe what I'll do is I'll use this line to say how much I spent on groceries. Yeah, that sounds good. So, Scream Queens is over, which makes me really sad. So I put a TV down for Sunday because I'm rewatching some old shows on Netflix. But I don't think I'll be putting that down since I don't actually have anything I have to tune in to watch. So let's see. I think on Thursday I will put this little heart. I have some personal stuff on Thursday. And then let's see. I think that that's all that I'm going to need off of this sheet. I'm going to keep it nearby just in case. But I think after that, everything else is going to be coming from Stick With Me shop or a few other shops. Okay guys, so I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little sampler from Littlemisspaperie, and I was going to use this across the top, but it had so much cute stuff in the kit that I decided to use that. But I do want to take this little gingerbread man, since we will be going to see the gingerbread houses, and stick him over here on Wednesday. Super cute. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see, I have some sheets from Stick With Me shop, and you guys know I absolutely love Stick With Me shop. I was going to use a day off sticker over here on Wednesday, but I've filled this up. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. I do need to make my car payment on Friday, and that is what this bill due sticker is for, but I want to go ahead and put down a little car right above it. There we go. Let's see, and these are super adorable. It says placed order, package arrived, and then there's little envelopes. So normally I have a, let's see, a little envelope like this at the bottom for the days that I'm going to mail. But this week, this is so like overwhelming, the colors and everything, and it was last week as well. I don't normally do bright things like this. Actually, this whole month has been really bright. So I think I'm going to try to leave this just as simple as possible for the rest. Normally I would use a bunch of these to mark days that I'm going to go to the post office, but I think I'm just going to leave this. Also, I got these adorable little brushes, and now I'm just showing things, but how sweet are these? So I think I'm going to put those to the side as well too. And then let's see, I got these that are like a mix of things for payments and bills that are due, as well as paydays. So I really need to put a payday sticker on Monday, and then I need to put a bill due sticker on a few days. But this Littlemisspaperie kit came with pretty much everything that I need. She's got the bill due stickers, the ombre, I mean, it's got everything. So anything that this kit didn't have, I was able to pull from either my ombre boxes, or the third page of my kits is just the bottom and the headers. So I think that I'm just going to leave this the way that it is. I really like it this way. I think it looks really good, so I really don't want to mess with it anymore. So I guess that this is it. This is the spread for this week. You guys, sorry if I'm kind of all over the place. I've been awake for like 18 hours at this point, I think, trying to cut stock, trying to print, so... But yeah, so this is this week's spread, and I hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. I'm going to try, hopefully this will go up on Monday so that everyone on YouTube can hear about the Christmas countdown deals. I will still be doing my Black Friday haul as soon as the last few things that I ordered can't come in. But alrighty guys, thank you for watching. Bye!